gentleman in the back?
7
billion. Fantastic. I heard it's 7 billion. There are roughly about 7.2 billion people on this planet right now. I'm here to let you guys know that nearly 1 billion of those, nearly 1 billion of our brothers and sisters are struggling with hunger and hunger-related illness every single day. That is 1 in 7. 1 in 7 breaks down to roughly 25,000 unnecessary preventable deaths every single day, and half of those are children under the age of 5. 1 in 7 for this group, there's roughly, we'll say about 100 people here today. 1 in 7 breaks down to the point that we'd be okay with roughly about 20 or 15 of our brothers and sisters here in this group right now not making it to Wednesday simply because they didn't have enough food or because they didn't have enough access to food. And as a community, as a congregation, as friends, I don't think you'd be okay with that percentage of this group right here struggling with hunger. And that's the same sort of percentage I'm trying to impress upon you on a global scale. That's how many people, how many of our brothers and sisters are struggling every single day. Food building entity, as an agribusiness entity, we've gotten to the point where we're so good at producing food that today we have the ability to produce enough food so that everyone on this planet could get 4.3 pounds of food every single day. So we've gotten there. We're able to make it. That's a huge success. Now what we have to do better about is distributing it and making sure that everyone has equal access. Is that 70% of the meals we package with volunteers here in the U.S. go into what we call transformational development programs. So the easiest thing to use is the adage of giving a man a fish and teaching a man how to fish. 70% of the meals that we package here with volunteers go into existing nonprofits that are already successful. They're already running orphanages, they're already running foster care programs, they're already running vocational training centers. So what these meals will literally help those organizations to do is to redirect funds that they would have spent just to feed that community and keep it alive. And now those monies are freed up, so maybe they're expanding their agricultural system. Maybe they're expanding their vocational training system options. Maybe they're improving their water filtration system, which is really crucial. So these meals are literally helping the whole community to develop. And again, 70% of those are going to transformational development programs. Most of those are school feeding programs. The good news on top of that is that in the 7 years that Stop Hunger Now has been packaging meals with volunteers, we have packaged over 107 million meals and sent them to over 76 different countries. And whether or not you know it or not, October is actually World Hunger Action Month for Stop Hunger Now and all around the world. And so your incredible goal of packaging 120,000 meals today will feed into an enormous week that we're having all across the organization in other cities just like this with volunteers just like yourselves. So the bad news, again to recap, is that there is still bad news. There are still millions of people that are struggling with hunger today and every single day. But the good news is that you're all here together to do something about it.
kind of creepy.
Oh, look at that. They're all lined up to do that.
So, 1, 2, 3, big round of applause for yourselves. We're on 120,000 meals by the city and community of Clovis. Actual last count is
562 boxes or 121,000?
Yes.
392 meals.
92. So you guys overshot your goal. Just a couple of last questions and close out. I know there are a lot of folks that were here volunteering today. Some of them didn't have to leave, but I have a couple quick closeout questions for you guys. First question. Who here, raise your hand, who learned something new about hunger that you did not know last week? Hands nice and high. And then raise your hand who maybe had a little bit of fun. Fantastic. Then that means I did my job. Your job is to not let this be the only or the last thing you do about hunger. The easiest thing you can do at this point is not be quiet about your experience. We get meal packaging events by doing meal packaging events. So same raising hands, who thinks this is something that your co-workers or employees might be able to do? How about your elementary school, middle school, high school age kids and or friends? What about your civic group like Rotary or Scouts or Kiwanis? You are all right, we work with these groups all the time. We get people at meal packaging events by doing them. So again, if you'd like more information, out by where the merchandise is, you're welcome to purchase some merchandise. But if you just want to stop by, there are pamphlets, there are business cards, and there's lots more information about how you can stay involved with Stop Hunger Now. At this point, I did want to announce that in the 1 year that Stop Hunger Now has been in Northern California, no group has even come close to what So on that note, I did want to especially recognize Jeanette and her leadership to help make this happen. We have a certificate for you from Stop Hunger Now. You are a diamond level group. And then as well as a special token for making such a huge impact on fighting hunger, we have a special gift for you and the church. It is a special gift that you will see as she brings it out here. It's a meal. It is a rice ball that has been engraved with the Stop Hunger Now logo. So you guys can keep that around your church and share and thank with everyone who has been here part of today's experience and event. So at this point, I just want to maybe pass it on to Jenna to do some closing words. But we will need about 5 or 5+ people to help us clean all this wonderful mess up. So after this, we can get a couple hands to help, but otherwise, thank you for your time today. Thank you for everything that you've done. Here's Jenna.
Okay, one more time for Chris.
books. If you schedule one, call us and we'll come help you. Many hands make light work, so the more people that can help us load it up, the better. Thank you so much for coming out.